Why should people attend the KPI-P course and what will they benefit?
Well, to be honest with you, there's no limitation who should attend and why should they attend. I will tell you a story, and I don't know if I'm allowed to do that or not, but I will tell it anyway. I'm at this age that I can do that. I have my son who actually was in COVID, he was alone in Ohio, so you can imagine. Alone, working from home in Ohio, eating a lot of food, and he turned from 70 kilograms all the way up to 120 kilograms. So obviously he was working alone. So when I met him, I discussed that with him and I taught him the KPI. I actually trained him on KPI-P. And he has nothing, he's in finance, right? And he used what he learned in KPI-P to reduce his weight back to 71 kilograms. Just by understanding what is leading and lagging KPIs, how does he measure the execution of his strategy to reduce his weight? So who should attend? Anybody who's living. He needs to understand how to measure his performance, his team performance, his organization performance, his leadership performance. In order to measure that, you need to learn how to generate the right KPIs, and that's what we do. We teach you how to generate KPIs for anything, and then how to monitor it, report it, and improve it. And that's the whole idea. So anybody should attend and could attend. It's not complicated. The way we deliver it, either me or any of my colleagues, it's really very professional, and we make things simple to understand, and then we complicate them as we go along to make them beneficial and give them the best results for the business and for yourself.
Thank you. What are the unique features and benefits of the KPI-P certification course that sets it apart from other similar programs?
Well, so the certification for KPI-P, or the professional certification for KPI-P that we provide, is recognized by George Washington University Center of Excellence. So that alone is a big weight. It's also by the Balanced Scorecard Institute, who are the owners and the intellectual property owners of that methodology, of the 9 steps of Balanced Scorecard and of KPI-P, because that's how they started in the 90s. They started not by setting strategies, by actually measuring the execution of strategies. And KPI-P, or KPI, is the methodology and the tool that we use to make sure that we deliver the strategy and the vision and the objectives that we want to do. So it is very important. What sets us apart is also we teach you how to develop the KPIs rather than how to get them from a book, how to benchmark them from somewhere else. So this is unique to this methodology and school of thought.
So can you provide examples of that methodology that you taught in the course and how that led to successfully KPI implementation in various industries?
Well, to be honest with you, we applied the KPI methodology in Saudi Arabia, and I applied it with a couple of consulting firms, consulting jobs in the Emirates here. And the benefit of this is that they designed their own KPIs, their own measurement of their execution. And they don't have to refer to somebody else to change them, because they created them. They will do them their own way, with their own culture, with their own capability. And that is really unique, and it's very powerful. And the examples that we put in every training course is I never push case studies from our side. I always put what I've done in my life, what my family have done, and I use your own examples in the course. So for example, I was training somebody from Sama yesterday, and actually today they finished and they succeeded. They got the certificate. They passed the exam. And most of our discussions was actually about financial and about the impact of the Central Bank of Saudi Arabia on execution of strategy, in achieving the strategy, the Vision 2030. The same was for a firm with Abu Dhabi. There was 2 delegates. And we used their case study. I don't like using the international or the best practice case studies. I would like to always adapt to the audience in the room. So we select our own, and we can measure anything. So we can build a case study, and then we start putting KPIs, leading, lagging, strategic, operational, people, risk, and projects. And that's normally very effective.